When you look into a chart, you see green candles and red candles. When I look into a chart, I see racism. That's right. It is a disgrace that the total altcoin index is down around $200 billion. This is an international disgrace. The disgrace stretches in the northern and southern hemisphere. The altcoin total market cap, 200 billion, is terrible. It should be way, way higher. There is no way you can convince me in 10 years from now that we are down this low. This is ridiculous. The index I've created removes USDC stablecoin, USDT stablecoin, and even DAI. All right. And the index I start with is total 3. I want you to know total 3 removes, so you remove Bitcoin, you minus Bitcoin, and you minus Ethereum. Why? It's very important. It's because when the market, the crypto market, when it goes risk off, which is safety, there is an element of Bitcoin and Ethereum that is bought by people to represent them fleeing away from the risky stuff. They seek safety there. I don't want to look at them in the index. I want to look at the innovation, the entrepreneurship. There's none of that in Bitcoin and Ethereum anymore. It used to be, but not anymore. So this is what we've created here. This is a perfect risk on indicator. If this is down, we're cheap. I like seeing this, by the way. See, this is fascinating. There are people we're going to show you in the comment section, very naughty people, mind you. Make sure you keep your back straight, friends. Get your fluffy slippers on. A cheap price is better. You see, you don't get it. What, do you want us to be expensive or cheap? Yes, you want to be expensive to sell, but we are not anywhere near the time to be selling. I want to know that there's a lot more room to run. So a lower number is actually better for you accumulating your bags. So that index I showed you, very creative. You can copy this formula, by the way, for TradingView. You have artificial intelligence coming. Some people think I'm artificial intelligence, friends. There's nothing artificial and there's nothing intelligence here. We are peanut brains, the peanut brain army. So AI is coming. We're going to improve humanity. Things are going to get more efficient. We have more Roca Negra ETFs. We have ChainLink, CCIP, the new standard of protocols that's going to unlock smart contracts and actually make them smart. We have fake DeFi Uniswap going on to Uniswap X, and they're going to be making it permissioned. Yes, it is fake DeFi. Yes, it is removing free speech, which is the antithesis of Pulse Chain, for example, where remember that Pulse Chain is real DeFi, Pulse Chain is free speech. But people are going to choose some of these centralized options because some people just like losing money, and they like losing money to the market makers, the MEV, hedge fund, quant bots, or the bug eater overlords. And remember, Citybug, Bank of Ants, Goldman Slugs, and JP Mosquito, they have market makers and teams. They're in firms who do this stuff as well. So they're all one big pile of poop. That's what's the future of crypto going to be heading towards, and they're going to use their freshly printed currency to come and allocate it towards crypto, and we should get a big up and to the right series of candles. So let's scroll down, right? Mr. Ghost Bob says, Ethereum and stables are the biggest altcoins. Why remove them? Very interesting, okay? No, they're not. What do you mean stable coins are not an altcoin? Stable coins, you hold a stable coin when you want to go risk off. Stablecoin is your alternative to selling for US dollars and taking it to your bank account for safety or storing it in a bond. Ethereum has a bit of that, but it still represents more risk off in the crypto industry. Now, I'm forward looking. What you might be looking at is you might be looking at the past of Ethereum and saying like, wow, Ethereum went up to the moon. I'm looking at Ethereum's future. I'm looking at Ethereum entering its third cycle curse. So this is the fundamental difference. Here I am to explain. Bitcoin and Ethereum are also very closely linked now. The market sees them as blue chips. Very obvious. Go talk to any stock market boomer. Stablecoins are placed in the risk-off part of our mind where people just park the money and do nothing. This index, I want to know the direction. How is the market cheap or are we going up or down? I want to know what's going on. We are obviously cheap. Altcoins are cheap. I don't want to play this. By the way, the chart is exactly the same for the others. It's just a different valuation number. So let's continue. The index is pure altcoins. Pure altcoins. Pure risk on. So if my index is going up, that's it. People are gambling whether you like it or not. Okay. And I want to capture that with you. All right. That's why we are at Pepe looking outside the window. We're checking out the neighborhood. We want to see how could we participate on the upside. We also have Joshy saying it all depends on the S&P 500. If it cracks, of course, friends, we're always 1 month away from the S&P 500 dropping 40% and then ushering in the next Great Depression. I know, I feel it. The S&P 500 is just always like, oh, you're going to drop. Okay. Jeffrey is asked, while he's interpreting crypto, can the total alts do a 10x? I think they can. Why can't they? From 200 billion to 2 trillion? Yes, but it has to come from somewhere. So we can do a 5x, we can do a 10x, but it depends what we invent in 2024. We need to make another blue chip or another DApp that takes over. Ethereum was once the little altcoin that grew into a big beast. This is the total crypto market cap. This includes Bitcoin and Ethereum. This whole move, see how we went up 367x, friends? Bitcoin only went up 100x. Where did the other 267x come from? Ethereum. Ethereum pushed the whole industry into new heights in 2017. It was such an enormous value add. And of course, now it's slowing down. We can see it's slowing down. So we need to create something new. You know, remember, very, very quick summary. You know, we invented Bitcoin, big value up. We invented Ethereum, big value up. Then we had ChainLink and Ethereum. Fake DeFi Uniswap with the beautiful invention of the DEX. Then we went up. But we need to invent a new blue chip. We don't know what it's going to be. If it does come, we're going to kill it. We also have number one friend and hater and coper, Mr. Satoshi Sakamoto, Bitcoin Maxi, saying the altcoin market cap includes Ethereum and stablecoins. Are you stupid? So just going to remind you, friends, okay, the chart's exactly the same. If you include Ethereum and stablecoins, it will make the index look better than what it is. What I've done is I've made it look worse on purpose. Like this is what they don't know. They think they're dunking. This chart looks worse on purpose. I want it to look like this. I want it to look cheaper. And part of those altcoins and the whole selection in there, it includes everything. But we know we don't want to allocate with my neighbor who's owning Litecoin. We still have other alternatives. Now, remember what I said, the blue chips. Well, we're not here in 2024 yet. We don't know if something's going to be made. I mean, fingers crossed that we do. We don't even know, right? Every 4 years, something seems to get created. But I like riding on the coattails of something like Ethereum, ChainLink on the background. Why? Because ChainLink is riding on Ethereum. You can also participate if you like Pulse Chain, PulseX, Hex, anything else that you believe participates on that upside. Okay, so Link around $7, still ridiculously low price. You need that weekly to be above $8. Any weekly above $8. If the week has closed above $8, then we're in the clear and it can always turn around as well. I think because ChainLink CCIP tech renders XRP and Polkadot useless, ChainLink should be $28 today with Ethereum not moving anywhere. Literally moving nowhere. There's no XRP, CBDCs, finished because CCIP tech just lets the Federal Reserve make their own blockchain, which they do in 2 seconds, right? And there's their own database, and they can just connect to public and private stuff. There you go. Go through CCIP. We're done. 5 seconds. That's the protocol standard. Now, here you have Sergey at Sibos here with his new kicks. Here you have the Mr. President Donald Trump, right? With BuyLink up here. And also having some fun. There is a ChainLink Marine out there. Mr. Palatine of Facts. There he is. Mr. Palatine made a post here, and this is insane. I have this cute little clip. Baby dolls, this is Palatine of Facts. Palatine of Facts is actually this gentleman.
Hey guys, so it's a bad news day today. ChainLink just announced that they are going to dump another 70 million tokens after they already dumped $1 billion worth of.
So Mr. Palatine says, I bought ChainLink at $52. Then it crashed to $25. I put nearly all my ChainLink in Aave. I then took out a loan to buy more ChainLink and put the borrowed ChainLink into Aave. My health factor is 1.7. Who knows what will happen? I was greedy and I'm paying for it. So in this video, that was me just explaining Mr. Palatine. I don't know. It seems like such a meme. Did he really buy $52? I think he did. I think he did because he saw the future, the oracle, the way of the life. Okay. Everybody's in this situation, friends. You got to remember, everybody's situation. We are hopefully clearing the worst behind. We had all of 2022 to crash. We had all of 2023 to crash. We have Bitcoin ended with FTX. Now we're looking in towards the Bitcoin halving year. Everybody's remembering that the worst is actually behind us and there are better things to come with innovation. And what better stats could I finish off than with this? This is the total cumulative CCIP revenue. Remember, CCIP, you're going to know this name. CCIP is the ChainLink secret bull market weapon. It is the bridge of all bridges. It lets you trustlessly move money over in a cheap way. Now, is it really trustless? I don't even really know. Is it the best? I don't really care. All I'm telling you is the bug eaters have chosen it. The bug eater overlords, they've pointed their fingers, if they have fingers, right? One of their legs, one of their 8 legs, they've pointed it at ChainLink and they go, okay, we're going to use this standard because it makes the most sense. Because ChainLink connects to like 20 chains, they go to CCIP, and then they can go spit out any data that they want. There you go. Instead of them learning which chain's going to be the winner in like 10 years, which is impossible to know. So the ChainLink revenue is, oh my God, it's just going up and to the right. Just to let you know, friends, just to clarify again, to use CCIP, to use any of ChainLink services, you need to own Link. Now, ChainLink is not for retailers. Me and you can't buy it. We're not like, well, you can buy Link, but me and you can't use it ourselves. Maybe you can doing some if they make some applications for people to move around, but for the most part, this is for protocols. This is for businesses, basically. This is existing crypto applications. They're the ones who need to use the service. So me and you, we don't see that. Me and you see a product at the end, right? Here's a smiley face. Here's like Uber, right? We don't see the infrastructure in the background. In the background, they have to buy Link just for the service of accessing everything in a CCIP bridge. And the ChainLink is the ChainLink network, which has all the data being fed into it. This is all the data nodes coming in. You see that? So that's the most important part you got to understand. And the revenue is going up and to the right. But just to remember, okay, yes, the fundamentals are God tier. The Link token is needed. People need to have ChainLink token to use CCIP. Yes. But don't you dare forget this. When everybody is screaming at us, saying ChainLink is the future, because it's making so much money and it's so profitable and the yields are amazing and we're partying in 2025, it's probably the end. Just when this thing is like hyperbolic, parabolic, and everyone's like, wow, we're making so much revenue. Once you start to hear that, you go, oh, crap. That means the market has now priced in perfection and perfect profitability. That means if you do continue perfection, your upside isn't that much. Your upside could be like an extra plus 30%, for example, right? And then what's your downside, though? And another 90% crash. So that's the unfortunate reality part. Usually when this happens, friends, we're going to know exactly what's going on. I can only report these to you. I pray that we'll be able to see it as clearly as we can envision it today. So I like this data. This is what they call like real revenue, real yield. Don't forget, yes, it's all a mix of things. Yes, utility doesn't exactly pump a coin, etc. But I remind you, we're waiting for a new blue chip creation. Are we even going to be aware that it's going to be created? I don't know. But until that time comes, I like riding on the coattails of ChainLink, which is riding on the coattails of EVM, which includes Ethereum, all the merge and all the burning up together. And we are punting on the crypto industry being bigger and better than it is today. Let's hope it doesn't make us wait too long, because I think we're sick and tired of what we've all gone through. Time to celebrate, friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all. I appreciate every single one of you. Tell Mum and Dad we love and appreciate them. Catch you in the next one.